Well, this is nearing the end of the teardown for my 2000 GT in prep for the Coyote. I know it doesn't look like it because there's still a motor in the car. However, it's very much ready to come out. Actually, it's ready to drop down. The K-member is going to come out underneath the car with the engine. You might be able to see some of it there. I'm just going to talk about a little bit what I've had to go through to get this motor to the point where it's ready to be pulled, because somebody doing a new Edge or probably similar 96 to 2004 will have to go through similar types of stuff for themselves. A little bit of background: this car is obviously not new. I bought it brand new back in 2000, and it has about 170,000 miles on it, 175, somewhere in there. And I've done quite a few mods other than the motor. This will be the first motor modification that it's ever had. And the motor was running great. It wasn't a have to have it out situation. It was more of me really liking the new Coyote. Anyways, to pull the motor out, you've got to go through quite a few disconnections, and for me, I needed everything clear that was hooked up to the car, to the engine rather. So starting with this corner here, that meant the heater hoses, vacuum hoses, the air intake obviously had to be removed, which, you know, it goes there. The air conditioning plumbing had to be removed. I've been taping everything up as I go. Let's see. Obviously the wiring harness, which comes apart with a couple of bolts and about, I don't know, half a dozen connectors here and there, tie it all together. Some of these I'll have to trace back once I've got the motor out of the car, because I'm going to be reusing my old temperature and coolant sensors so that my new engine will report to the old ECU, or pardon me, PCM. So I've got some, what do you want to call it, detective work ahead of me. On the, let's see, let's go over here, talk a little bit about the radiator. I had to basically just disconnect the radiator hoses, no big deal, pull the radiator. It's just so I wouldn't damage it on the way out, and it would be out of my way. The hydraulic lines were no simple task. Some of them I decided just to undo, you know, with a recommendation for my friend Dustin. He said, you know, don't try and pull it from the pump while it's in the car. It's all a pain in the ass. Just, you know, fold some of the hoses over the top of the engine. The steering ones aren't too hard to disconnect. But that whole plumbing, I'm thinking I want to redo. It's just totally in the way of everything. The clutch cable, obviously, I had to disconnect that from the transmission. You can sort of see it snaking here over the top of the engine, where normally it goes down underneath. Let's see. Lots of stuff laying all over the place. Radiator, the power steering pump reservoir has been removed. You can just see tons of stuff disconnected. Anyways, that's on the top. Let's take a look at a little bit on the side here, which may not be really obvious. I may have to step back from this a bit, but to prep for it down here, I had to undo the control arms so that I could get the springs out, which I haven't popped them yet, but I will. And I've undid these bolts in preparation for this whole assembly coming out. What else? The exhaust system's disconnected under the car. The front X-pipe will come down with the engine, although I'd love to have it removed. I think I can get it off the car afterwards a lot easier than trying to snake it out underneath. You know, it's just not up on a lift here, is part of the deal. So there was a vacuum hose here, bunch of vacuum hoses actually. part of the intake there. So you can just see that getting ready to pull the engine is no small feat. And just be prepared to have a lot of boxes ready and stuff for all your parts, because you're going to have a big stack of parts, some of which you'll reuse and some of which you won't. Anyways, I'll try and outline what those are on my website. Again, that website is coyotify.com, coyotify.com. And my name is Paul Ferris, and thanks for watching.